Valiantfoshiz!
Hi and welcome back to Valiantfoshiz's channel. Today I will be talking all about this blanket that I made. I call it my year blanket. I first learnt how to crochet at the end of 2020 and then I made it my mission, nay, my year goal, to make a granny square every single day in 2021, and I did it. And then I started to put all of these squares together at the end of 2021 and I turned it into a blanket. Here are the pictures of my journey. I started out with acrylic yarn as a beginner, and then I learned that acrylic yarn is really bad for the environment and really bad for animals if they ingest it or if they have sensitive skin. So I then swapped over to more organic fibers such as wool and cotton. I found that wool can be a bit harder to use because it's more fibrous. But I got the hang of it, and I think that it's a better trade-off anyway. It feels better too than the acrylic yarn. I had my kitty cat Willow help me along the way, of course. She was normally there by my side, helping a lot. I also, when I first started, I wouldn't leave enough yarn at the end, and what that means is to thread the extra piece of yarn you have at the end to hide it in your work. So when you pull the material, the end piece doesn't come out. I was cutting it too short. It's amazing looking at it. Like, this was nothing. This was just yarn. I made this, and it's an amazing feeling. A great accomplishment. I did my New Year's resolution, which was to make a granny square every day. It's a really fun craft hobby. It really relaxes me and I really enjoy it. I find that crocheting is easier than knitting because in knitting, if you make a mistake, you have to go back a lot. But with crochet, you can kind of hide it if you make a mistake. It's colorful. I had way too much lilac and yellow, and so I ended up making like a strip near the end of most of the lilac and yellow, so then I wouldn't just have too many clumps of those colors, and I think it looked pretty good. The last square I made I call a Frankenstein Square because I used a lot of the wool colors that I had been using at the time, and each square on the granny square is a different color. So I think it's really fun that the last square I did for everything is just different and unique. It's really cool. For the border, I decided to go with white. Then the colors really pop and stand out. If I chose another color, I think that all the colors wouldn't look so bright. I decided to do a shell border, so I went around everything twice normally, and then I did the shell. And here is the end result. This is my baby, my pride and joy. Thank you so much for watching and seeing this journey that I went on. Have a fantastic day.